Lecturer IT 414 evening. My name is Von. Here is the video that the teacher assigned to do to replace the final exam. Topic China Rice peace positive to the region and the world. And here is the table of content. I have 4 points to see in the video. The first one is introduction of China Rice. China Rice peace. China Rice is street, and then going to the conclusion. The introduction. Let me begin by the collapse of Qing dynasty of China, and then China adopt democrat with lead by Chiang Kai-shek and has strong relationship with the West in terms of economic, technology, and education. But however, the Communist Party led by Mao Zedong overthrow the Republic of China, fled to the Taiwan, and then China start to isolate from the world and consider the West as the great enemy. But after the President Mao Zedong passed away, President Deng Xiaoping stepped up as the power. He started to reform the economic and open up into the world and cooperation with the West and the world in terms of economic, technology, and education or cultural. And right now, China is considered as the new superpower who raised up very fast and the second largest in terms of economic technology after the United States. And all of this rising very fast. There are two arguments has been raised up. This China race is peace or threat to the region and the world. China race is peace because it has three main points. China race is not just provide the prosperity into the domestic of China in terms of reduce poverty, development, economic, and development, the education. But China race is provide the prosperity into the world too. China has still in terms of trade with the West $100 billion, and yesterday Cambodia has signed the free trade agreement with China, and China allow Cambodia export certify its own product to China, especially agriculture product without tax. So China Rice is provide peace to the world because China Rice is also provide prosperity, development, reduce poverty into the world too. It's not just only domestic of China. And another reason, China is not the West emerged as the superpower to rule the world. Because of invade other country, colonize other country, even though create a big war like the World War One, World War Two to dominate the world. But China is because China invests on capital, technology, and the resource required by people. China never invade other country to exploit the national resource, but China do it by the fair, by the agreement, unilateral or multilateral. China do the trade based on the world order which has been set by the Charter of UN, by WTO, IMF, World Bank. So China rise is not straight to the world, but by peace mean. And the last one, China is the communist regime, and if it rise, it will bring the ideological into the world to compete with the West as the era of Cold War. But believe me, China is not fully to bring $100 billion to bring it ideological to competition with the West for nothing. In this era, the main interest of the nation is economic, and China do economic by fair, by peace mean, based on the principle of the world order which has been set in the international organization. So China is not full to bring it ideological into the world, which raise up the new Cold War to treat the region and the world. And third point, China is treating the region and the world because has 3 points to raise. As China is right now considered as the second largest economic, military, and culture after the United States. So the new superpower always possible to treat the old one, as the evidence the trade war and the technology war between China and the United States has been impact on the world economy. It is the sign of threat in the region and the world. And the second reason is China is right now act aggressive against Taiwan and South China Sea. As Taiwan is the ally of the West and want to claim independence from China, don't respect the one country, two system of China. So China seem to act aggressive on Taiwan. And about the South China Sea, China claim all of territory in the China Sea and the Iceland. And this action is will mistreat Vietnam, Philippines, Indonesia, and other country which has allied with the vessel. China start to sign of threat to this region and the ally of the West. So that's why there are idea that China right is threat to the world. And the final one is the great always act as a great. Believe me, it is not the first time that the new superpower come to replace the old one by threat, by war, by threat or by war. It has happened many times in the history of human being. Led back before World War One, Roman Empire and Ottoman Empire control the rest of the world, and then emerged the great superpower like France and Great Britain to control and colonize the global. And after the World War II, United States start to emerge as the superpower to maintain peace and security around the global. Right now, China is the new superpower, rise very fast. So a great always be act as a great. If China has any opportunity to surpass the United States, it will take action. And the day of China take action, the threat to the region and the world will be raised up. Even though China is not take action, but the old one always afraid the new one surpass them. So the United States will take action first. And the day of China, United States take action first, those days will be become the world to be straight and war will happen. And to finally, China right now is considered as the new superpower, rise very fast in terms of economic, technology, and military. China right now considered as the second largest in the world after the United States. And China rest is peace because China provide not only prosperity, reduce poverty, develop education for domestic of China but for the world. And China rest as the new superpower is by peace means, by do trade, by develop technology, by invest on the human resource, not invest by war, invest by invade or colonize like the West do before. And China rest is straight to the world as China right now has the second military, economic, technology after the United States, and the new one always feel fair to the old one, and the great always act as a great. And China right now act aggressive in the region like the South China Sea and Taiwan. And thank you for watching this video. Here is the reference.